Hi dear students, again we are continuing various opinion about repertory. Today we are first one small statement by Roger von Genderwood. So he says that a repertory is an index to materia medica and it is the back pages materia medica, so to say a register. So he says that it means repertory is just back pages of it means index. So you will find that even our master Henneman have given repertory in Fragmenta de Verbis part 2. So part secunda, so it is nothing complex, and he has written complete repertory, millennial repertory. He is author of Millennium Repertory, complete repertory. Okay. Repertorium Universalis is also a repertory written by Sir Genderwood. Now, Dr. H.A. Robert. So we have studied H.A. Robert's philosophy, and we have its syllabus 5 philosophy in our BHMS syllabus. So what is his opinion about repertory? He says that it is by no means a rigid measure to which we must hold the afflicted patient. Rather, it is flexible means which we may adopt to the patient himself, and by this means find the remedy that will be best fitted to this need. What he says, that don't follow mechanical. He says don't follow only mechanical process. It means don't go that this symptom is said by patient, so we have to take only this symptom. Follow artistic method, go to deeper symptom. A patient want to suicide, so suicidal tendency, okay. You may take desire to suicide, okay. But go through deeper symptom. It means why he want to take suicide, to commit suicide, what type of stress he is. Suicidal thought maybe because he is satisfied with very life, now he does not want to live. That's why he want to suicide. He thinks that I have done every work, now I am burden on my society, and this way. Suppose he is depressed and he has got someone misbehave with him, so that's why he want to commit suicide. Or someone having too much work pressure, he want to commit suicide. So like arsenic is too much fast release, he want to commit suicide because he is not able to maintain his things in the manner in which he was doing earlier. He was a perfectionist at a time, but at present moment he is not able to do everything in perfect way as he was doing earlier. My dear student, he was able to do everything in perfect way earlier, but at present moment he is not able to do everything in similar pattern as he was doing earlier. So what will happen? He want to commit suicide. But if you are taking only suicidal tendency, it will help you. It may help you, but only a superficial way. As a homeopath, we have to go to deeper state of mind. We have to think. We have not only to see the mistake of that person. We have not to go to see. We have to think that why he is doing the mistake. What is the logic? What is the reason? What is the root cause of that thing which is superficial in front of you. Don't go only for superficial prescription. If you are prescribing superficially, or you can say that if you are taking a superficial case taking, then what will say? I still remember my UG days when it was class of material, and it was class of material going on, and I was taking a case, and then what happened? I completed my case in approximately 1 hour, and we have 25 drugs in our first BHMS. In now first year is of 1 year, and you have 3 subjects. But in our time, we have 1.5 year of first year, in which we have to study 25 drugs. Along with, we have to study organ of medicine up to 70 aphorism, and so we have to do case study. So how to do? But case taking was not. It means Mathematics was not having case taking practical, but our one of teacher, Dr. Usha ma'am, she told me that Asutosh, please do case taking, and then we will prescribe. So case taking was in second part, but it was vacation time. Ma'am was PT, so told okay, you Asutosh will take class. So what I thought, okay, we asked, and we were a group of students. We asked everything, and then we went to our teacher, ma'am, and we told that, ma'am, we have taken this case, and these are drugs coming. So okay, ma'am told us, okay, you put this case, and you go to it was lunch time, so ma'am told, okay, whatever you have written, you put it, and you go. So it was approximately 1:30, and we have to come back again for 2 p.m. for our post-lunch class. So just after that, we have our exam, and only 3 students we were. So after that, what happened that our exam finished. Then we came in second year, and we have studied case taking in proper way. We have case taking in second BHMS. We have practical classes of Materia Medica and organ of medicine. So there we have to go to OPD. We have to see the case. We have to do the case take. We have to do case taking under some teacher or some PGT senior or some intern. So after 2 or 3 classes, that patient again came, and then I saw the case taking done by me and many editions done by my senior. So ma'am told that, Asutosh, this was your first case. So I told, yes ma'am. So ma'am told that, okay, you see again that what we have prescribed and see. So now you have case taking in your syllabus. It will be your exam part. So you have to study. So I told, okay ma'am. When I saw that too many editions required. Why I told you these things? I told you these things that whenever we are a newcomer, we think, okay, this symptom, note down, we will prescribe medicine based on this. But when your experience will grow up with time, you will be able to take a deeper symptom. You will not think that suicidal tendency is only a symptom. You will, if you are taking suicidal tendency only a symptom, then what you will do? You will take a rubric only suicidal thought, suicidal tendency. But are you sure that this rubric will give you the medicine which you want? This rubric will be able to give you desired result which you want in your patient? No. Rubric selection can be done, right or wrong, based on your case taking. whatever case taking you are doing, up to what deep extent you are able to take your case, same way will reflect in your prescription. So you can say that if you are not able to take your case properly, you are not able to prescribe, you are not able to give desired result, because your rubric selection will be wrong. So repertorization, then what you will do, if your rubric selection will be wrong, what will be? It will be just a mechanical process. Suicidal tendency, gangrene, okay. Why? What is root cause? You have to go through this. If you are not going to root cause, if you are not going to deeper state, a deeper seat of that patient, you are treating the disease. You are, while in homeopathy you have to treat the patient, not the disease. You are, it means you are treating disease, but if you are treating patient, patient is cured, disease is removed. Patient is cured, disease is removed. So my dear students, he is saying that case taking, that's why in organoleptic it is written that many stalwarts also says that if a case taking is done in a proper way, case is half cured. If a case taking is done in a proper way, case is half cured. That's why he is saying that if case taking is not done in a proper way, what will happen? It will give you wrong rubric, you will not be able to take proper rubric, and then you will do mechanical process of repertorization, where you will just take few rubric and matching with drug, giving only that drug which is covering highest symptom or giving you higher score. But even in last year, a case of ringworm, and that patient was a teacher, and some ringworm case, and I have taken all the case taken. In my previous college it was IPD case, and I have taken case taking, and after case taking I was not finding, I repertorized everything, I did not find any suitable thing. So first day I given him lesson, and next day when his one friend came to visit, so his friend, he was also his colleague and working in the teaching profession in his college. He told that he before 2 years, 3 years, he faced some issues and disrespect by one student, and he developed the management, and they have done some wrong thing against him, some due promotion and these things he not got, and after that work he developed skin disease, and he was able to give his give them back reply, but he not given a reply because he was thinking that though he was very senior teacher, and those that student, that teacher who have done something against him, he was his also his previous student, he had taught to that person. So he was in dilemma that my student to whom I have taught, he is misbehaving with me. I have taught him so much well. I have given my so much efforts to make him good. So what happened? There is a dilemma of mine that I should go against him, or I should protect him as a moral of a senior teacher. He is confused. He is in dilemma. So what happened? After it was a incident which occurred 3 years ago, and this skin disease was developed approximately 2.5 years ago. So I correlated with this thing, and I saw my repertorization sheet which I had done in previous day, and then I found that Staph aureus was at 9th rank, but I prescribed that Staph aureus and I found a very good result in that case. So, my dear students, repertorization should not be only mechanical process. We should use artistic. Then we will get desired result. In next class, we will continue this type of one more discussion, one more required class, and then we will go to some other topic. Thank you.